Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the little orchestra we have here. Becoming quite popular at these events. Okay, allow me to start by welcoming a few persons. Firstly, Mr. Troy Biff Mills, the Director of Culture. Next to him, we have some distinguished royalty from Sugar Mass 44 just gone by, and the likes of Miss Blanchett, who is the reigning Carnival 2015-16 talented teen. And of course, next to her, Mona Kibi and Willett, who is the reigning female Calypso monarch for the Sugar Mass 44. As I look around also, I see other members of the Carnival Committee in the likes of Mr. Charles Thomas, chairperson for Soca in the back. I also see Miss Jonelle Rollins, who was the marketing coordinator and still continues to serve in that capacity. I look a little bit further to my right and I see distinguished musicians in the likes of Roy Phipps, Nigel Williams, and of course we call him drummer, but Anthony Bartley on the left here, who would have provided the musical accompaniment a few moments ago. I also see members of the press in the likes of Chukapo, Mystique Photos, and ZIZ. And as I still look a little bit further, I see some family members of who we are here to honor actually, in the likes of Messrs. Byron, and Gums. It is indeed a great feeling when we have Kittitians and Nivisians who go abroad to represent us. And as soon as I heard the news that they had been successful in placing second, only losing by a single point, and between the Ministry of Culture, the Department of Culture, and the Carnival Committee, we made a vow to honor each and every time, I would hope, and Mr. Mills will confirm that, every time we have persons who would have participated in Carnival or in cultural activities, when they go out and represent, we'll hopefully be here to welcome them back in the way we are doing it this evening. So without any further ado, I'll now call Mr. Troy Biff Mills, the Director of Culture, to give remarks on behalf of the Ministry of Culture and the government by large. Mr. Mills.
And it is indeed a pleasure to be in such a gathering. We're here welcoming Messieurs Gums and Byron, panmen who went off to Trinidad and Tobago to play with the steel band in their Panorama competition. Losing by 1 point, it doesn't really get any closer than that. And one may wonder, hey, maybe with a little more effort, had I played that one note a little more sweetly, we could have captured the extra 2 points to take us to the top. And it's really a good thing. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, our flag being flown at the Trinidad Carnival. We would have seen Nichabi being there a few weeks before in the Soca Monarch competition. He did not get to the finals, but the wealth of experience that he would have brought back and to share with the other competitors. So we're expecting that the Soca Monarch this year in St. Kitts and Nevis for Sugar Mass 45 is really going to be awesome. From the pan side of it, am I surprised at the performance of these three young men? Not really. Why I say that? The Earl Boots Jones Harmonic Steel Orchestra, they won the steel band competition that was put on as part of Sugar Mass 44. So there and then we could have seen that talent in these gentlemen. And one of the Byron brothers is actually the musical director. So they would have been able to carry that talent, that skill into Trinidad and share it with the Trinidadians there. And obviously what this is going to be doing is opening more avenues for other panmen and women, of course, we can't forget the ladies, to be going out and representing other steel bands in competitions, Trinidad, Antigua, other Caribbean islands, because we know pan is in our DNA, as some persons may say. So on behalf of the Minister of Culture, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Sean Richards, I want to thank you gentlemen for representing the Federation and representing us very, very proudly, and you deserve a big round of applause. And in closing, we would want to wish you all the best. Use that as a platform to shoot off to higher levels, and of course, take a member or two with you to travel to such heights and keep on going from strength to strength. Thank you. Welcome back.
Good evening to everyone. I Note we have quite a number of dignitaries in our presence. We have King Rock. We have our national talented teen, Miss Blanchett. We have our female Calypso Queen. But tonight we're here in particular to welcome home and to show our appreciation to 3 young persons. Mr. Mills noted that I'm here in my capacity as Minister of Culture, but it is also noteworthy that the 3 young persons, the 3 young men as a matter of fact, are also teachers. So they are employed by the Ministry of Education. As a matter of fact, even before they traveled, they would have approached me and indicated that they had an interest in going off to Trinidad to partake in the PAN competition there to develop their own skills. And I said to them, absolutely, the Ministry of Education is willing to facilitate their visit to Trinidad and to just send the necessary correspondence to the ministry, and of course they would be facilitated. It was done, and indeed I am happy that they were able to go to Trinidad, not just to sharpen their skills, but to show to the people of Trinidad, and indeed to the young people here in St. Kitts and Nevis, that PAN can take them around the world, that they can go overseas and showcase their own skills, they can go overseas and compete with the very best. When we think of PAN within the region, we think of Trinidad as the place where PAN has been developed, as Trinidad as the place where PAN is most eminent. But here it is that you have 3 young persons who went off to Trinidad, who took part in one of the major competition there, and from what I've been told, they placed second, and the winning PAN only beat them by, I think it was 1 single point. The gentlemen, on behalf of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, on behalf of the Ministry of Culture, and everyone in particular from St. Kitts and Nevis, I say congratulations to you. We know that you are very involved in the playing of PAN in the various schools that you are at. That is the Bastia High School and Birchall's High School. We can only expect that the students from those institutions will benefit from the additional skills that you would have gained, and once those students are able to benefit, indeed the entire Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis will benefit. Again, congratulations and welcome back.
Good night all. Lost for words, but first I want to thank the Almighty God for sparing us life, breath, strength for this entire month of sleepless nights, hard work, and PAN. Let me thank all of you for the support, the Minister Sean Richards, the Honorable Sean Richards, for not letting me finish my question in his office. Renty, Mr. Sean Richards really like to, and he watches and smile like, why are you finishing? Yes, you can go. And from there, we, along with my sister and these guys I call my brothers, we went on, we accumulate the funds needed, all the airfares and all them good stuff. We have to get it going fast, because the minister said that we need to get all the information to the ministry as soon as possible. So when we left his office, we went to home like some geeks on the computer all night, wondering how we got nice up with principals to get them to allow us the time off. But nonetheless, we are grateful, we are thankful, sir, for the opportunity. We want to thank also the Carnival Committee for pushing PAN further and further each year. This year, our band named Champion, EBJ Harmonics, just want to show big respect to the band, which we all are in charge of. Sir, you said Virtue is Bast here, but you forget the Washington Archibald. My brother teaches the Washington Archibald High, and this goes to show that, you know, the art form is spread out across the community, spread out across the nation. So we are here, we show big respect to our tutor, Earl Bush Jones. Cannot be forgotten. I mean, some emotional times down there where we in the land of his birth, he buried there and all them stuff, and this is something that he shared with us for years. We playing pan for 18 years now, more than half of our lives. This is something he shared with us. Trinidad Panorama, all we hear is Trinidad Panorama. We made it a get-together function for every year. We come down by my house and we sit back, we log on to Trinidad Panorama and we watch it from afternoon to the next morning. Hoping that this will be a reality for us one day. And look at us here, going into the top ranking competition, the large band competition, in every leg, doing fantastic with the Supernovas group down there that we went to play for. This is the first time as well that band had entered the large band category, so it was history for them, and we were delighted to be a part of that. Placing second in the semi-finals, that was like finals for us, because like we said, that this is the first time. This is a band coming from unknown to mashing up Panorama stage, semi-finals and finals, unknown. Nobody, if you're going on town pushing the rocks up in the savannah, and people still asking, who are you? Like, what? But we went, and without words, with mallets and steel, we let them know who we are, who we were, and where we come from. We never let them know this. We are from St. Kitts. We come to play in this band, never forget that. Again, this is overwhelming. The support we got while we were there was overwhelming as well. On Facebook, all the videos we share, we try to keep everyone updated, and we're just thankful and grateful. So I think I spoke on behalf of two of them. Like, we're tired. This last week, it has been insomnia for us. We finished practicing, but we can't sleep. We went to sleep practically after 5 this morning. See the rest guys off and all them good stuff. So once again, thank you for this welcoming reception here. They get something to eat and go to sleep. I don't think the minister would allow us the rest of the week off. But that's a hint now. Thank you very much once again. Before I forget, one of the things that we spoke about down there is what can we do to share this talent? What can we do to expand the art form home other than in schools? We already have our own band, but we only could accommodate so much. So what we decided to do, or what we plan to do, is to open up what we call the School of Pan. Running throughout the year, the entire year, we have classes for beginners, classes for people who want to touch up on the skills that they had from 20 years ago and whatever it is. The final details not in as yet. We have my sister being the manager for that. I asked her to head that for us, and I contacted her right away as we that we decided to do that. But that is one way. I'm encouraging everyone out there whoever in an art form, whatever talent you have, find somewhere to share, find somewhere to expand. You will not be here forever. This is what Boots did. So what we're doing is doing the same thing. We're just branching off again. And so School of Pan coming soon. Sign up, price coming, date coming, venue coming. Thank you.
Good evening to the Minister. Good evening to all the executive and the Carnival Committee and the beautiful Queens and the King of the People's Choice. Well, I thank you all again to go up to Trinidad and come back and make St. Kitts look proud. I've been there many years. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to cheer you all on. But one day, you will make it big again in Trinidad. So thank everybody for coming and give your blessing to the Carnival Committee so they can move on. Again, a little emotional, so let me quit well ahead of time. Thank you, everybody. Okay.